Welcome back to LPB Racing. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and we hope you enjoy the content that you're about to see. LPB Racing presents the LPB WTCR Championship. This is round 6, race 2 from Catalunya. Hi everyone, and welcome back to LPB Racing for the LPB WTCR Series Season 2 here on GT Sport. This is race 2 from Barcelona, and let's take you through the grid here then for race 2. So it is Woo Woo on pole, because it is the grid based on the previous results. So Woo Woo on pole position on the medium tyres this time. TY now on the super softs in the Subaru in second. Stevie third, he's on the medium tyres this time in the Evo. Jamo on the super softs as well in his Subaru. Also to point out, TY he's on maximum ballast on 100 kilos. Stevie is on 80 kilos for second place in the championship as well, and Jamo is on fourth place weight, 40 kilos. Bidster fifth in the Peugeot on the super soft tyres. He's now on third place weight on 60 kilos as well. And then the other weight runner is Neil Farmack, and he's further down. Blake is on mediums in the Lexus in 6th. 7th is Seat 1 in the Evo, medium tyres for him. Then it's Red Bull 8th and Domingo 9th. Techno in 10th with all on super softs. Mediums for Rodders in his Lexus in 11th. Will 12th in the Mazda. Then it's Bradders in 13th. 14th for Neil Farmack. He's got the weight on for 5th place, 20 kilos on his car. Firepower in 15th and Steve Paramore in 16th. They're all on the super soft tyre. So a lot of different changes in this one when it comes to weight as well. And we'll have to see how good this is going to be. Medium tyres on Woo's car at the front. Ready for the off lights. Go on the trio to green straight away. Very, very fast change there. And TY and Jamo in the four-wheel drive Subarus get a good start. So does Stevie. But Woo's now got going in the BMW. He's looking like he's got a good run towards turn 1. He's going to try and fight the Subarus if he can. Further back, we've got Will on the inside in the Mazda. Further back as well, as we go into the corner, Red Bull is behind Stevie. Blake trying to tuck in there somewhere. Stevie trying to get past Blake. As we go around the long right-hander, Blake on the inside line. Techno now going around the outside of quite a lot of people there. Bidster trying to stick it down the inside of the Red Bull, Red Bull in the Red Bull BMW. As we go into turn 4, around turn 4. Red Bull on the inside of Techno now trying to get a run, but again Techno will have the run for the left-hander coming up, and he tries to go down the inside of Blake, catches the grass on the grass. Everyone's like, whoa, okay, what's happening? Will goes to the inside, very, very tight to the inside there, and he's actually got himself alongside Bidster as well. So Will trying to make a move on the Peugeot. Mazda dives into the corner, and Techno's got a penalty as well. Don't hit your teammate, Will. You don't want to do that as well. Bidster comes out the corner, woof, have that, Will, and on acceleration up the hill. Up over the top. This is where the DRS zone for the F1 cars would be, but we have none of that nonsense. We don't need it. As we go into the hairpin, Jamo to the inside then of TY. Jamo takes the lead in up as both Subarus run wide, and Woo Woo almost ends up getting whacked by TY as he rejoins, but both Subarus there going very, very wide. Not like the Subarus to do that at all. But we go around into the complex section as Red Bull hooks it right upon the curve on the inside. The turning ability at BMW evident compared to the Lexus as we go into the chicane, and Red Bull holds on to 6th place. So Red Bull takes the place. Bidster further back, still behind Techno. As we cross the line, then it is the two Subarus in the lead. Jamo versus TY, and looks like they're going into battle. Either that or they're going to help each other in the draft. I don't think TY's going to go for it here, possibly. We'll see. Seat 1 gets a penalty, but that must have been right out the last corner. So he'll probably have to turn this on this lap as we have dust in the background. Will is on the grass there as Neil Farmack tries to pass him, but no, Will holds on, but he runs wide though, very wide there. Bradders on the inside of Rodders. Both Audis further back. Steve Paramore lagging like hell. Not good news for the Audi driver. Round the long right-hander. F1 cars almost flat through here at 150 plus miles an hour. Touring cars 110, 100 mile an hour through there. Still no slouches. Bidster to the inside of Blake then, hooking the Peugeot up on the inside line. A little bit of contact as we go out the corner. Blake will then get the inside line for the left-hander. Techno's going to try and follow him through somewhat as well. Into the corner, Blake gets in nicely there, runs a bit wide, bit of contact. Neil Farmack's now in this now. Remember Neil Farmack, 5th place weight, he's lighter than Bidster. And that Scirocco looking like it means business here as he goes round the outside of the Mazda. He really does mean business, and now he's following Bidston up the hill. He's going to pass the Mazda as well. Pass the Lexus as well. Incredible by Neil Farmack on the inside curb. Plenty of traction in that Scirocco, and Neil Farmack takes 8th place. 2 cars in 2 corners. Incredible stuff there by Neil Farmack. Now Blake on the defence of Techno. Will goes to the outside line for Will. Techno hugs the grass on the inside. Will gets the place on the drive on the outside. He'll have the inside now for this next right-hander. Techno going backwards here, then not good for him. Further up front, Red Bull's attacking the 2 Evos. The BMW finds himself in 4th place. Seat 1's got to get rid of that penalty. He might as well get rid of it now before the straight, and then he can actually get on with it. So Stevie takes 5th place. Bidston's hopping the curbs now, bringing Neil with him. But meanwhile, the 2 Subarus are under pressure now from Woo Woo in the BMW on medium tyres. That BMW looking very strong round here. It was very strong in race 1, but now it looks just as strong with the medium tyres on. TY now into a defensive position, trying to protect his teammate. Woo Woo to the outside, but no, has to fold in, can't quite do it yet. Meanwhile, the Evos have got the BMW in front, and there's Bidston with the Peugeot. Further back, Will and Blake very close, and Brad is getting stuck in on this now as well. Brad is in the second Peugeot. Number 16 getting caught up in this as well. Number 29 of Techno trying to hold him off, but Bradders is on the inside now. Bradders on the inside. Will goes to defend a bit from Techno as well into the corner. Bradders getting right alongside him. Will and Blake making contact as well. Everyone side by side with everyone here into the left-hander. Bradders gets Techno and now goes on the inside of the second Mazda. 2 cars, 2 cars, 2 corners for Bradders, but Will gets a good run out the corner. He can't move to overtake Blake because Bradders is on the inside. Good moving here, but good moves here by Bradders. Tiny little bit of contact out the corner, but we're okay up the hill. Domingo's now getting involved in this. The Audi means business. The Audi's up the inside now. The Audis have struggled this season, not had a good season at all, and now they're just about trying to pick up the pace here, but Domingo's got a few cars ahead of him if he wants to try and get up positions. Bradders now to the inside of Will, or that was defending from Techno, whichever way around. But Domingo goes around the outside of Techno. Techno going backwards in this race, not enjoying that Mazda whatsoever around here. Not good news for him. So let's go back to the guys further up front as Woo Woo now takes 2nd place off Jamo. Woo Woo is up to 2nd, Jamo is down to 3rd. So now Woo Woo attacking for the lead. This is the medium tyres on this car, by the way, so imagine what this car is going to be like in race 3. But remember, it depends if he gets any weight on, because the championship standings are quite close. They've got the top 6 in the championship covered by 13 points. Incredibly close here, so if he wins this race, whoever wins this race is probably going to get maximum ballast. But TY's on maximum ballast anyway. Woo Woo light in the BMW. He might have the medium tyres on, but no weight means he can go through. But TY's going to try and hold on, but no, the BMW goes through. And now they've got to watch out for the other BMW as well, because Red Bull's right behind this Red Bull BMW, really wanting to try and rack the points in here. Meanwhile, Bids has passed Stevie in seat 1, and Neil Farmack's in amongst there as well. The Evos have been eaten alive. So Bids up to 5th place now in the Peugeot. 60 kilos on his car, but the Peugeot quite good round here. Likes the long fast corners, likes the top end speed. So it's a good car for round here. Subarus aren't doing too bad, they just haven't got the top end speed compared to others, but they're very good in sector 3 when it comes to all the tight stuff. As TY moves out to overtake Woo, but no, can't do it. But now he's actually, he's let Jamo through. He says let Jamo through to have a go, because Jamo's lighter. Jamo's on 40 kilos, TY's on 100, so that makes sense. Jamo goes through then, and it's Jamo's turn to try and attack Woo Woo now. As TY tries to hold off Red Bull, but Red Bull sees a gap on the inside and goes for it. TY has to go wide. Red Bull making sure that BMW gets into any single gap it can find. Down to the hairpin then. Down to the hairpin. TY picks up a penalty for running wide. He gets rid of Mostert in the braking zone. He's going to have to get rid of it before the last chicane. Otherwise he'll be absolutely murdered on the straight when it comes to speed. But he doesn't want that to happen. But we go out the corner and a bit of dust kicking up there. We've got everyone closing up from behind as well. We've got the Evos and the Scirocco of Neil Farmack closing in on this as well. Could become an 8-car fight for the lead. That would be incredible if we could get that. As we go out the corner, TY gets rid of that penalty. He couldn't get rid of it before, and he has to get rid of it now. And Bids is going to come through as well. Maybe even Stevie. But TY tucks in behind Bids to get the draft. But Stevie's still got an overrun. Stevie could find his way going through here as Jamo pressures Woo Woo, but still can't do anything about it. But now he's got another BMW to worry about, because he's not got his wingman. TY's had to back off because of the penalty. Otherwise, you'd either got a 10-second penalty for crossing the line with a penalty. So, yeah, I know it's a bit complicated, but don't worry. Hopefully, in a few seasons, the penalties will be sorted out and rectified. But we'll see. It is Gran Turismo after all. But let's hope they can really try and solve it. As Neil Farmack goes down the inside of Stevie, trying to get the position for 6th place. Stevie on the outside. He's going to have the inside for the left-hander here. That could be key here as we go on the brakes, but no. Neil Farmack gets a good run out the corner, and Stevie has to give way to the Scirocco. So medium tyres on Stevie's car, remember. So not the best tyres. Seat 1 as well on the mediums. So the Evo's getting the mediums out of the way now, and hopefully hopefully they can have a decent race 3. Meanwhile, the battle for the lead is still on. Woo Woo, Jamo, Red Bull looking closer to Jamo than he's been for the last couple of laps. He could have a go down into the hairpin, but Jamo gets a good run up the hill, and now he's having a go at Woo Woo, who defends the inside. The BMW defends the inside, and he's now in a sandwich as Red Bull goes for the cutback. Jamo gets the power up the hill. Round the outside, he's got the inside now for the right-hander. The BMW is no slouch around the outside. Remember, Jamo's got 40 kilos on. The BMW's are weight-free here. Can he go around the outside and get the inside for the chicane? He did it to Bidster in race 1. Can't quite do it. No, not this time. Jamo sees it coming, defends the inside. Bidster hopping the curb now in the Peugeot. The Peugeot's on the back of this. He's bringing TY with him as well. Neil Farmack's he's got past Stevie. We saw that earlier, but he's just struggling to get away from him. But hopefully he can try and do something. So over the line then, the top 5 close together. Woo Woo in the BMW leads the way from Jamo second in the Subaru. But he might not be second for very long, because Red Bull's going to have a look down the inside in the BMW into turn 1. Into turn 1, he's on the inside line. Jamo holds the outside. He now gets the inside for the left-hander, but now Red Bull just drives around the outside of him. After that, now Bidster's on the attack. Oh, there's a little sniff down the inside. He saw a door open, but now that's helped TY go to the outside. But again, the acceleration of the Peugeot will help him out the corner. Jamo to the inside of Red Bull again, but no, Red Bull holds on round the outside, and it is now a Red Bull BMW 1-2, but if Jamo can do anything about it, he will, as he goes around the outside of Red Bull, but no way through. Red Bull holds on, so it's now a BMW 1-2. Woo Woo on the mediums, Red Bull on the super softs. Will they switch places? Because Woo Woo is actually further ahead in the championship and can actually challenge the top guys for the actual championship, or will Red Bull go for his own points gain and try and get both BMWs up there into the point scoring positions? We'll have to see what they do here. The top 5 are as they are here. Let's have a quick look back at the rest. We've got Blakeney, Bradders, King Domingo, Techno and Will. So Will's gone backwards a bit. Bradders has moved up. Domingo's gone with him, and he's down defending from Domingo into the corner as they catch up Bradders on the way, as they catch up Blake on the way out. Quick look to the other guys, and Red Bull has passed Woo Woo. Red Bull has passed Woo Woo. So he's gone for it. The super soft BMW goes ahead, and now the 2 Subarus are side by side, and Bidster's on the inside. TY goes wide. Not good for TY, but Bidster holds on to 4th place. Then he gets he's ahead of the Subaru. Now he's got the other one ahead. So there's a Wolves Racing sandwich. Let's go back to the previous battle. Blake holds on to 9th. Techno gets up to 10th. Techno's passed Bradders and Domingo, so they must have took each other wide, and Techno's gone through, so took 2 places. So and bit of a better recovery for Techno after a horrible first half of the race. Remember, we'll get the replays at the end, guys, but Bradders with a penalty at the last corner. Was that contact, or is that track limits? It's track limits. He's having to take it. So Bradders ruins his race with track limits there. Must have cut the chicane too much. And Firepower goes through into 13th, and now he's back down the order. Rodders is 15th and Steve Paramore 16th, so Rodders has had an off somewhere. So it's all happened. But back to the leaders up front then. Red Bull trying to pull away. Woo Woo being the wingman, trying to defend the inside from Jamo, and successfully doing so. Oh! Woo Woo's disconnected! Woo Woo is disconnected! He's gone! His car, see Jamo went through his car. He's now on the gravel, and he's going to go straight on at the next corner. He's going to completely disconnect. And his car turns like hell, and yep, he's going to really disconnect now. But there he goes. He's gone. So unfortunately, that could have been a fantastic result for the BMWs, but it's not to be. Red Bull continues on his way, but Woo Woo disconnects. Again, the post office internet not helping. And there's nothing against post office, but come on, sort your internet out, because our friend Woo Woo can't get to the end of a race. So please sort something out. But Red Bull then in the lead. Jamo second now. TY up to 3rd then with Woo Woo's exit, and Bidston out to 4th. Neil Farmack is now 5th. He's going to try and catch up to the rest. Stevie will try and go with him in the Evo. We've got Seat 1 in 7th in the Evo, and then we've got Blake and everyone else in 8th place. So we've got Blake in 8th, Domingo 9th, Will 10th, Techno down in 11th now, so it's all changed again. Back here, we'll have to keep an eye on this battle as we go through the race. Firepower's now on the back of these boys as well because they're holding each other up. Bradders has got almost gained back all that time, so incredible stuff here. And it looks like Blake has not got the pace to pull away from all these. Bear in mind he is on medium tyres, so the Lexus are struggling in this one with the mediums. But Domingo then in 9th, Will 10th, and then we've got the second Mazda behind of Techno. So Bradders now on the back of this, hopefully trying to get in a draft and catch up to the rest. So back up towards the front then. We have, oh, what was that? Jamo has gone back down to 4th. He's made a mistake somewhere. Or he's had a penalty of some sort. I would imagine that would have been a penalty more like with the gap he's lost. So now it's Red Bull 1st, TY 2nd, Bidster now 3rd, and Bidster's looking strong to maybe challenge for the lead here. Or 2nd place, because he's got to get 2nd, 1st, then in the lead. He's got to do it in order. But Jamo then back down to 4th, so we'll get that in the replay later on of what happened to Jamo there. Let's see, now here's the rest, Domingo, Blake, and then just everyone as we go from 8th to 13th, all in one shot there into the hairpin. Brad is looking down the inside of Firepower further back. No, Techno down the inside of his teammate. The two Mazdas at war, they might as well be at war because they're in this battle and they can't escape it, and they can't sort of go any further backwards from it. So they need to do something, but they are battling each other hard, and Firepower now could sense an opportunity as you go up the hill. Blake defending from Domingo as well. Up over the top. Remember, this is where the DRS for the F1 cars are, but no such nonsense on our cars as you go down to the hairpin. Blake defends the inside from Domingo, goes to the outside of the front wheel drive TT as well, goes to the grass, misses his braking point completely, goes wide. That could actually be an advantage, but Domingo doesn't see him around the outside, contact with him. Will goes around the outside again, contact with Domingo, and yeah, he needs to sort of back out of that one really, because that wouldn't be fair passing him like that, but it's a bit robust. But he's trying it again, he's still trying down the inside as well, as Domingo holds him off in the TT. He's trying to. He's got the inside for the chicane. Will goes around the outside though and gets the inside for the second part. Incredible side by side through the chicane. Who would have thought it were possible? But the Mazda says yes, I will have that position. I don't care how hard you're going to try and fight for it. I'm going to try and go through. But a bit robust there by Will. But again, he gets through. So not good for him as Firepower gets a penalty and has to go down to 13th with a penalty. Bingo now along the inside again. He's trying to get revenge on Will here into turn 1. Will goes around the outside of him though, not phased is the American in the Mazda. Had a brilliant first few races of the season, but then ever since that first round it's just gone downhill. Not really got the same form back, and I don't know what's causing this problem, but something definitely is. It's Techno now on the inside of Domingo. Domingo not giving really much space to anyone here. As you go on the inside, Techno keeping it tight on the inside. There's Domingo on the outside, and the Mazda goes through. And remember, Domingo, if you're going to squeeze, then you're probably going to get squeezed back because the other cars can't really go anywhere. But you know, Rubbin's racing, and the two Mazdas go ahead, and King Domingo now down to 11th. Bradders on the back of this now. He's past Firepower because of a penalty, and now Bradders is back in the mix, looking down the inside of the Audi. Contact with the Audi, a bit over ambitious there, Bradders, but I'm sure he'll learn his lesson. Back to the front, lap 9 of 11. We are approaching the penultimate lap of the race. He's still Red Bull in the lead. He cannot pull away from TY, and I can't commend TY enough. He's on a maximum ballast here, 100 kilos, and he's keeping with that BMW like he's got no weight on. And well, sort of the same for Bidster, but not as much weight. 60 kilos on Bidster's car, but that's just a performance of the Peugeot here. Incredible performance on the speed, that thing. As we go down the straight, you'll see here as you now draft down the straight. Red Bull knows he's under threat, but the Subaru doesn't have the top end speed compared to the BMW, even in a draft. So he's catching slowly, but he can't really do much about it. As we go down to turn 1, Red Bull holds the lead for now. The Belgian in the lead. Penultimate lap, lap 10 of 11. 2 laps to go here at Catalunya. Further back, Neil Farmack now under pressure from Stevie. And the front wheel drive, the tyres starting to go. It is quite a hard track on tyres, this Catalunya. Very hard track on tyres. And now, oh, Red Bull defends the inside as TY's on the outside. He's trying to go around the outside of him as we go into the right-hander. But no, Red Bull holds on now. He'll defend the inside into the next one, hopefully. If not, TY will probably have a lunge down the inside. But no, Red Bull holds the line out the corner and holds on to the lead. Bidster just holding on behind, just waiting for a mistake from these two. But doesn't look like there's going to be a mistake coming his way, because they're both driving very well. A little bit of a squirm out of the corner for the rear wheel drive there, just starting to edge traction out on the back end. Jamo's catching up to these guys, 151.1, fastest lap of the race for Jamo, but again, is it too late? We'll have to see. Down to the hairpin, and Red Bull's got a bit of a nice gap there. The rear wheel drive really good up the hill and through that over the top right-hander as well. The rear wheel drive, the best car to have for that section, but this is where the four-wheel drive will bring its time back. Slow corners, plenty of grip, hugging the curb, even with the weight on, just making that car look effortless. Number 92, TY, round the right-hander into the chicane. Red Bull goes a bit tighter on defence. TY will be able to get a better run out of the corner, and he's got the draft onto the last lap now. Go the leaders. Neil Farmack and Stevie still the same order, but Neil Farmack, yeah, his tyres are definitely going. He's understeering on the way into the corners now, and on the way out as well. Not helping traction as Stevie sniffs down the inside, but there is no way through for the cars. Neil Farmack gets a penalty at the last corner. Oh, decides to take it right at the last minute. That was dangerous. And Stevie had to react like hell there, but Neil should have really continued round with that, because it was literally last minute, right on the line. Neil, you should have gone across the line with that. Well, he's got rid of it now anyway, but no, he should have gone across the line with that, because it's too dangerous to do that, so that will be looked at. He might have a penalty coming his way, we'll have to see. Blake then, defending 8th place for his life, has defended 8th place almost all race. But Techno now is having to go, trying to do the switchback. Bradders is still all over the back of Domingo, and Will as well. Domingo's not been left alone in this race at all, as Techno gets past Blake on the undercut. Blake finally loses 8th place. The medium tyres on the way out on that Lexus, but Techno on the outside line. He's not going to be able to hold it around the outside unless he's very brave. Blake holds the inside and holds position as Bradders and Domingo again trying to shove each other off track. Domingo a little bit of a penalty there, whether that was contact or track limits I'm not sure, but we'll have to see come near the end of the race. He's into the hairpin. Well, where's he gone? Will's gone very wide there. Very wide for Will there, unless he was hit, I'm not quite sure, but more controversy there. As Techno and Blake fight up the hill as Blake's back ahead. Massive slide for Blake. Whoa! Get that power on, son. Light up that back end. But Techno's trying to go with him. Meanwhile, back to the leaders then. It is Red Bull looking like he's going to take the win here unless he makes an error. TY, Bidster and Jamo together, but looks like it's going to be the same order for them as you go into the last few corners. Out of the last corner now. Red Bull is going to take the win here at Catalunya. Red Bull wins in the BMW, well done to him. The Belgian wins, TY second, Bidster third, Jamo in fourth. Nice race from all them, good recovery from Jamo as well, from that mistake earlier. Stevie's going to take fifth from Neil Farmack, who dangerously took that penalty on that penultimate lap, so that'll probably get looked into. But Stevie fifth, Neil Farmack sixth. Seat one will be seventh. Blake is still ahead of Techno, he's trying to hold on. Use the power of the Lexus, tuck yourself in. But the Lexus holds on for 8th place, 9th for Techno. Domingo crossed the line, but with a penalty on the last lap. He gets a penalty out the last corner. He'll get demoted down. It's Bradders, Domingo, Firepower, Will. Rodders 14th, ahead of Steve Paramore in 15th. What a finish that was. Bit messy with the penalties out the last corner, but we'll see how that gets resolved. So guys, that was race 2. Let's take you to the replays of the race, followed by the results. And now let's piece together some of the action that happened from race 2 here at Catalunya. Okay, here's the first of the replays then. This is what happened to Jamo for him to lose his lead. So watch it, he runs wide off the corner there, loses time, but then the game says, you are getting a penalty. There we are, 0.5 seconds, so if we fast forward a little bit now, you see he's trying to get rid of a little bit of it at the next hairpin, and then he decides, right, okay, I need to get rid of this penalty before the straight. I've got my teammate behind me, followed by a BMW, so I might as well get rid of it now. Going to give him a most on the apex. Let's manage to let TY go through, but then unfortunately Ruru gets through as well. Now here's the replay on lap 3 again with Will. It's not You take the chicane, he just runs too wide, misses his braking point, has to sort of cut across the chicane, loses places anyway, and then has to get right back up to speed. That's how Will initially went down the field. And now here's the replay of how Red Bull took the lead off Woo Woo. He actually went around the outside of his teammate. Woo Woo gets the inside, Red Bull just drives around the outside, gets the run, and then into the next right-hander, just takes the place. Good move there from Red Bull, but risky on your teammate though. And now here's the replay on lap 7 of how Jamo lost the second place. He goes through the chicane, so Red Bull runs a bit wide there, then into the chicane defends. Watch Jamo's car on the way out. He goes really wide on the way out the corner there, and he keeps his foot in it, and the game thinks, right, okay, penalty time, because you've run wide. So then he goes bing, gives him a penalty, but Jamo just thinks, right, I'll serve it now. But he could have really gone round another lap, because that was out of the last corner, so he could have gone round another lap, but he decided to just do that anyway. And now here's another example of how rubbish the penalties are in this game. We go with Will. Watch this car on the outside the corner. He goes wide, catches the gravel, loses speed, and he keeps going. But then look, half-second penalty for going off the track there, and then he goes through the chicane, decides, right, take it now, take it now, take it now, and then everyone else goes through, and he's now down in 12th. And now here's a replay from Stevie's helmet cam, so we see the Neil Fark run wide there, and he's out of the corner, he's onto the straight, then he gets the penalty, so he should go across the line, but he decides, no, break! Whoa, we have to avoid ninja reactions from Stevie there, but that could have been a lot worse. Neil Fark very silly there for doing that. And now here's a replay of some last lap action on board with Domingo, so we're going to look back here, he's going to look at Bradders. He's going to come all of a sudden in a minute, he's going to dive down the inside, dive, he's moving us out of the way really. Bradders goes through on the inside, we get a 1 second penalty for contact, Will's going through as well, so Domingo thinks, right, I'm just going to let Will get on with it. As we go into the next corner, Bradders goes wide, Will's going wide as well, and then they just both run out of room, and Will goes onto the gravel, loses loads of places, and he goes down to 13th. So as we come back from the replays of race 2, let's now go and look at the results. So it is Red Bull who takes victory. Well done to Red Bull, just ahead of TY in the Subaru in second. Bidsters on the podium in the Peugeot in third as well. Then we have Jamo fourth in the Subaru with Stevie fifth in the Evo. Then behind him it's Neil Farmack in the Scirocco with Seek 1 in his Evo in 7th place. Then in 8th is Blake in the Lexus, not a bad finish for him, with Techno 9th in the Atenza as we go over the page. Then it's Bradders in 10th with the RCZ, Domingo is 11th in the TT, those stand as they are. Firepower in the Scirocco in 12th, Will in the 13th in the Atenza, Rudders in the Lexus in 14th, and it's Steve Paramore in the TT, 15th, and unfortunately we lost Woo Woo from the disconnection in the race. Jamo gets the fastest lap then of 1:51.1. So then there is your winner, Red Bull in the BMW. If we get a nice shot in there, there's Red Bull in the BMW there. Well done to him, a fantastic win, and unlucky for his teammate Woo Woo, because it could have been a BMW 1-2, but not to be. So Red Bull wins, well done to him, and we will see you guys in race 3. Take care, guys. Well, that was an absolutely brilliant race there. Race 2 there was amazing. Don't forget to like and subscribe to LPB Racing as well. Every single like helps boost our videos, guys. And next time it's going to be round 6, race 3 from Catalunya, and things are about to get hectic, as you can tell there from the picture. We'll see you for race 3.